Blabosh. Oh. Right, we have found the secret base.
Sorry, loitering ain't my crime of choice.
Okay, so there's no one to speak to down here. Have I not got that guy's hat? It's not giving it to me, has it? Hmm. Let's put in inhaler gadgets. How do we... That's a torch. How do we switch gadgets again? Completely forgotten. That's gun. RB and LB is use. Here we go. Press. Attack. Hold. Fire attack. Next weapon. Hold. Change equipment. Hold. Change equipment. I see. Tactical time dilation gadget. Yeah, there we go. And then distraction device, explosive grenade. Okay, that's how you do your hold Y.
Run along now. You've spent more than enough time entertaining wayward sprats.
Why not talk to him? Undetected, okay. There we go. Hey Kraken, what's going down?
We are expected to act as wholly independent entities, but I fully realize that had I not your aid today, my investigation's progress would have stalled and withered. During our investigation, I gauged your trustworthiness and did not find it wanting. What say we travel together?
Ooh, I have a new companion.
I think you have earned forthrightness. I came to Free Market Station to seek the truth.
Day's going good, mate. There's some bits and pieces to do this morning work-wise. No calls currently through the afternoon. Then we're heading into London to the Royal Albert Hall, world famous. We've got a box.
and no support.
And we've got a ghost show tonight. So there's a guy called Danny Robbins. You can Google him up if you want. He has a podcast on BBC. And he also has a TV show. And he does ghost stories. So like real life ghost stories that people have sent in. He'll go off and investigate. Yeah, and he's doing that kind of interactive theatre show tonight. So that'll be fun. So yeah, staying over in the city.
I do not know your allegiance, and accordingly shall not speculate. Suffice it to say, for now, that I fear the true killer is within the Protectorate.
Okay.
I will keep to my convictions in any case, but I understand. What instructions would you have me follow?
Just be nice.
Be nice. This may prove to be a challenging duty. I will listen to your words, and I shall follow your orders. I will not assail enemies of the Protectorate without your consent, though I will not like it. But if my sense of duty outpaces my willingness to comply with an order, or if you attack my brethren unprovoked, our relationship will come to an abrupt end. Excellent. I hope our working relationship is most fruitful. I'm sure we shall discover much together.
The Incognito is approaching maximum crew capacity. Note, due to its size and weight, the hammer is included in that estimate.
Okay.
Very well. I shall locate whichever craft seems the most out of place, for something tells me this shall lead me to yours. See you again shortly.
Okay, level up, level 11. Nice. Okay, skill points. I think we need medical up as well. And explosives. So what's this on here? Investigate the end range, investigate. It's a fast travel point that you can't fast travel to.
So, Arbiter Rao. I can sympathize with his plight to some extent. Dead mentor, apparent cover-up, sure. I'd be mad too. But why do we have to be the ones to help him? Hasn't he got any other Protectorate hullheads to come to his aid? Maybe I ought to spell this out. I'm his enemy commander, and he's mine. Letting him aboard is putting both of us in a bad spot.
Okay.
Yeah, but do the rest of us deserve to be put at risk? I ain't just saying this to be contrary, Commander. If he actually agrees to keep the peace, then fine, but I still gotta maintain due diligence. You should too. Anyway, appreciate you hearing me out. Sounds like your old pal DeVries was in deep with the order.
Right, so you can have different.
Now, I don't know
you can
a
have
whole lot
maximum
about them,
3 companions.
but I
Is that
don't
right?
reckon fanatical is part of their employee code of conduct. And as you've seen, that kind of loyalty can pose a real problem to everyone else. But we'll track her down before it comes to a head. Don't you worry. Fine by me. How personal are we talking? If this new graft fails, you mean? Then I keep pushing forward till I... You didn't see me when I first got out of surgery and came to Paradise Island. The fact that you and I met at all is a testament. But suppose if her treatment doesn't stick, then maybe it's my time to go. You can only cheat death so many times. You know that as well as I do. I owe Doc more than I could say. She reminds me of the folk I had back home in Taucetti. I'd rather not dwell on those moments.
Right. Okay. She's still got something to talk about.
Heard the abbot trotted out some excuses for the hit on our base. Well, Andy's base. Could be that he's sincere, or could be that he has his hands so full with keeping his community from falling apart that he missed a memo or two.
Interesting.
Either way, I'm willing to stay my hand until we know the truth. If it were my folk buried under the rubble, I'd want to know for certain before acting. Besides, ain't nobody around here better suited for investigating than we are. He don't strike me as a liar. Incompetent, though? I'll say this. If he's got insubordination brewing, he's well and truly screwed. While we're at it playing detective, we need to scope out opportunity. If there are any survivors, we ought to help, however we're able. I can only hope they had warning enough to run for cover. If they didn't, well, there's only so much basic training can prepare you for. Thank you, Commander. We should move on, unless you've got something for me?
Nope. We shall talk later. But you still got conversation.
Commander, you got a minute to talk? I got some thoughts on this situation with the refugees. The number of folks seeking refuge from the war is, well, it's beyond what... Andes may not be faring much better here, but we could at least find enough work for these folk to buy some food.
Yeah. Okay, which one are we going to do here? Come on, move. I can't read that because I've got a banner in the way.
I mean, we ain't gonna give up our cots for what could be the enemy. We're doing what we gotta do to keep our... It's a tough situation, that's all I'm saying. But if the Order can't even manage tens of folk at their doorstep, they ain't gonna manage much better should they win the war. But nothing's ever really free. I went through this myself when Andy's Choice took over Taucetti. It took time to secure the merger, but once... And all they wanted in return was the signing of an employment contract. Now, I ain't seeing any contracts in Matriarch's Mercy. So what is the Order actually gaining by doing this? In all my years, I ain't encountered many folk who would extend a hand and expect... I mean... I'd not have asked for your help with my graft if I didn't have something to offer in exchange.
Exactly right.
Well, maybe I misjudged the Earth Directorate after all. Anyhow, if the Order is in fact helping these folk with no hidden aims, then... Well, I'll be the first to admit that there might just be merit in what they're selling. Appreciate you hearing me out.
Cool. We'll talk later. Right, she's got no more conversation. Nice. You got any survey? What's the Lonesome Ranger? pack of 5,000. There's Niles. You want to hang out in the engine room? No. Well, he looks like that about his hammer. His helmet on. Let's have a Christian. Let's get rid of Valerie and let's take a Christian with us. Okay, we can have 2 more companions. Think
they made the statue big enough? Keep your behavior acceptable, correct?
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how? Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
I wish. The invader.
Talk with.
Thus, if we algorithmic.
Yeah, we spoke to him. I think we've spoken to everyone, haven't we?
Don't tell me you're one of those drones from Anti's choice.
Easy, friend.
Keep your distance.
Where do we go now? Another refugee camp? Another
We're not going anywhere. Not on the basis.
Well, there we go. I haven't spoken to this
The fact
person.
that you ain't yelling and trying to eat me. I'd have pegged you as some sort of prosperous scrapper, but you do got a certain feral look in your eye, though. Okay. I give up. Tell me. May Huffstutler, formerly Auntie's Choice, Department of
Now
Invasive
the
Marketing.
voice of the
That's what
displaced.
those in the order call me, leastways. An unofficial sobriquet. On account I object. Louder. More often than the rest. Those of us ended up here have very little except needs. I turned those into demands for reasons of clarity and import. Some are former Auntie's Choice like me. Some were abandoned by the Protectorate. All of us have been displaced by conflict somehow,
How's it going, Ollie?
directly or otherwise. Happy as I am to make your acquaintance, I'm busy staking our claim over the exclusion zone, so if you'll excuse me. Oh, so that's how it is. You're the mediator that was foretold. Am I right? The Order wants us to believe that a catastrophe is coming to the exclusion zone at any second. Why? Because math told them so. Screw their predictions. We have people displaced by war and disaster, in sore need of space. There's plenty of room to house them.
Okay.
Am I supposed to fall on my knees and thank the Order
Oh,
because
mate, you've
something
not
bad
tried
may or
those
may not
temporary.
happen? Sorry.
new
Not
nuggets that
convinced.
McDonald's have got.
I
They're
honestly
amazing.
don't
You've
give
got
the
to try some.
slightest whit about the Order's idea of math or whatever calculation tells them that a catastrophe may or may not occur. What does the administrant want? To shut me up? To discredit me? Right. I can see you take this prediction business seriously.
Not
Just
really. I
let it
don't
get to
take
your
it
head.
seriously.
Best thing you can do is introduce yourself around camp. See why we need the exclusion zones open.
I got a speech. What the fuck? Speech 5. No.
Alright. You keep at it. When the time comes, I'll be ready to pit my reason against the Order's.
Okay, I've not spoke to enough people. Maybe.
Please keep your behavior within acceptable parameters. What happened to this place? Law. Matriarch's mercy.
Oh, a visit? Hello. You weren't mentioned in my latest personalized order projection. Granted, I mostly skim the parts what don't cover probabilistic dangers, so perhaps you were alluded to in some, roundabout fashion. Suppose that means you're not a threat. So that's good, right? Yeah, I reckon that's good.
Oh, Kraken. Interesting.
I'll say, I try not to make any big plans until I consult my latest POP. First time I got a POP, it was on a lark.
Have you got a
It said,
copy of the
"Roll-on
sound,
ass,
the sound
Arseer
file,
has
Kraken, or
predicted
do
you
I need
must
to go
wear
and
a
find
helmet
it?
Today."
Thank you for the follow.
As a laugh, everybody ribbed me about it. Just after lunch, wind picked up on the cliff above and dropped a mock apple 152 meters straight down onto my head. Fortunately, I still had
Perfect.
that
Yeah, if you can
breakfast.
ping it to me on Discord, mate, that'll be super easy and I can just get it added for you.
Sure, but I've had 9 POPs so far, and at least 3 times something similar happened. Avoided drowning in a culvert.
Once
sidestepped my
Halloween's
mint
out of the
allergy.
way, IRL Christmas card will be
Could be
getting
other
will be back
things
on
like that
the
just
the
illustrate
roster.
The fragile nature of human existence, especially here in
As
Golden
we do.
Ridge. My co-occupant Ike had a POP done. Had told him avoid liquids for 48 hours. He ignored it. Later got drunk, passed out, drowned face first in a puddle of water. You did catch the part I said they saved my life, right? I think alive is a notable improvement on dead. That's something you can take to the bank, Figuratively speaking. I don't know why the other displaced have been so slow to take to them. But I'm not complaining too loud. Waited for my latest POPs long enough already.
Get an actual real life physical Christmas card sent in the post via actual snail mail. Okay, well, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. Speak to more people? Always come through completely accurate. Reliably helps avoid danger. An older vicar appears. I've spoken to quite a few people. There must be someone I've missed. Yeah, cheers, Crack. I'll get on that when when I'm offline. I can then get it added. If I just do this, tell me by the way on this setup if this is working or not. Can you hear this if I do this? You hear rustling. You didn't hear the sound command, did you? Why is that doing that? What about then? Did you hear that? Yeah, the issue's normally between the chair and the keyboard, you're right. Yeah, it's fucked again. It's decided to do... Yeah. Stupid computer. It is a common IT phrase, yeah, to be fair. It might have been used in ghost stories maybe, but yeah, it's definitely a common IT phrase. Yeah, if you don't work at IT, Kraken, you probably would never have heard of it. Me and Vortex work at IT. So, it's a case of, do you know what I mean? It's normally 9 times out of 10, when something's wrong with the computer, it's not the computer itself, it's the...
My supplies are running low.
It's the, it's the user. How much money I've got? 4 grand. Perfume micro. Trauma kit. Dorks.
This unit is taking inventory of its...
I've got your numeral.
Oh, required info still not found. Fuck's sake. What am I missing, chaps? Gotta feed the animals.
Differential geometry. You know, you strike me as someone with a very small body of published work.
Welcome back. I assume you're not here for that debate. Anything I can do to assist you? Oh, of course. What would you like to discuss? Apart from providing them sustenance, shelter, and scientific ministry?
Yeah, I thought the order was about elevated humanity, nothing but the screens elevated.
Need I remind you, Arcadia is at war. This is what war looks like, I'm afraid. The Order is operating within a very reasonable framework to provide as much aid as it can. Alexandra Monastery is a place of sacred study, advancing our understanding of the plan. We cannot jeopardize that vital work all for the... I haven't the wish to debate you on this any further. Please, let us... Illuminating the path to true...
What are you going to like, you know? It's supposed to run and see. What is that?
For those with a greater than average talent for mathematics and computation, particularly in the field of predictive analysis.
Seer Wiley is being too modest about his contributions. Many in the Order rely on Seers for their indispensable counsel. I myself would be lost without mine. Oh, indeed.
I don't know how good they are at predicting the future.
You can see with your very eyes. Without Wiley, I dare say our predicament here would be even more precarious. Many lives depend on... Why, Matriarch's mercy would not be the refuge it is without his predictions shepherding its development. Both, I should hope. We've been collaborating for many years, and plan willing for many more to come. Especially that.
Oh yeah, there's giant statue, yeah.
Matriarch, Alexandra Varick, Arcadia's founder, and for whom the monastery was named after. Regrettably, Alexandra Monastery is closed to non-order members at the moment, given recent troubles. But perhaps...
Oh, Certainly.
Okay, so I'm not getting into the monastery at the moment by the sounds of it.
Calculations. The monastery will be accessible to certain members of the public shortly.
Haha, good news indeed. Oh, you really must visit. The observatory is a true sight to behold. Yes, what have you discovered?
Nothing. Fuck. Fuck. I don't know what I've missed.
Yes. Well, if the Archivist said so, I suppose I can factor out a moment. As the assigned provisioner, I am responsible for coordinating the requisite. The overwhelming majority of my time is dedicated to this, leaving only moments to see to the Order's needs. You may not have noticed, but the refugees do not want for food or medicine.
Display something I've noticed, David. I bet you're more stressed than you. Okay, let's try
With
that.
the great disruption that has occurred to their lives, one can hardly blame them. That they are fed and remain healthy is sufficient for me. The Order of the Ascendant is dedicated to the ascension of humanity. Our ultimate goal may not be reached in our lifetime. If I can help others in need today, appreciate you.
Okay, I moved in there. What have we got? What have we got to sell?
Your heart's content.
Commodities. Got some clothes. It's quite a cool helmet. Okay.
I suppose I can give you the time of day. Vexing. We're at the mercy of the Order, not to insult our gracious hosts, but these people don't wipe themselves.
Is this the exclusion zone? There's nothing in it. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've spoken to everyone.
The Protectorate, what caused? By calculating the position of every atom in the universe.
That's a bounty board, isn't it? Oh, okay, so you can do bounties. Okay, that's interesting. So there's like little extra missions you can do. See large problem seemingly unrelated debris. Kill everyone. I don't have observation 5. Or engineering 5.
Watch yourself if you intend to nose around that collapsed ramshackle. I swear, refugee settlements aren't what they used to be. Oh yeah, Duarte. He's former aunties like me. He was underneath for a few hours. Or, no, that was before. This time it was Rollo Nast? No. Gert Valkenburg. Happens a lot. People here need more room to breathe. Can't build in the walkways, can't set up in the exclusion zone. So they build up. Best they can, at least. Don't have proper building material or nothing. They just make do.
There you go.
After a while, the stacked up little huts they jury-rigged come
They
tumbling
come
down.
collapsing, right, cool.
Oh, you put that together, did you? Here, I thought I was being
Hey, objective complete. That's we've talked to everyone.
What else choice they have? Order won't listen. Maybe if we interspersed our requests with numbers, they'd pay attention. Seems like all they care about sometimes. They're doing something, which is better than...
Okay, right. Resolve the disagreement with the voice of the displaced. I'm gonna have to get speech. It looks like speech is an important perk to have in terms of the skill points. I think speech and leadership we need to really boost up.
Where do we go now?
Oh, Administrator Agrawal. Here to finally hash this out, are you? Thought this day would never come.
Yes, well, our esteemed outsider here has agreed to thoroughly appraise our situation, in the hope that we may finally close the book on the exclusion zone once and for all.
They say you asked around. Listen to folks. That's a good start, at least.
It is.
Speaking as a representative of the Order, we will abide by the Mediator's decision if you do the same.
Agreed.
Mediator, I leave the fate of the exclusion zone in your capable hands. Speak on then.
Did he also happen to mention they were needlessly oblique and vague?
But our predictions are given to inform and protect, not to frighten. Forgive me. I do not mean to disrupt.
Okay, right, let's double check something.
You mean that missionary type who's always talking at everybody instead of to them?
Her mission is to uplift and enlighten.
She's indoctrinating, not helping us. Can't you see the difference?
Point taken.
You actually got the Provisioner to give you the time of day.
We did.
Ah, yes. I sometimes forget Provisioner Plotnik is also assigned to minding the displaced's needs. Her role is largely proactive, while mine is reactive.
If the Provisioner's booked up, I say redeploy another egghead at the matter.
It's less of an issue of personnel as it is of safety. Contrary to your assumptions, we do care about your collective and individual well-being.
Okay, let's talk about the displaced and their perspective.
I'm all ears, Mediator.
The what now?
When grievances between the displaced approach fisticuffs, we hire Sub-Rosa hooligans to duke things out for us.
That is unquantifiably absurd. And I don't see how moving into the exclusion zone will help.
Displaced depending on animals as far as they're lashing out them. It went the order. Overcrowding leads to frustration, yeah.
Unproductive is one thing. Paid Donnybrooks with surrogate fighters is... well, I'm at a loss for an applicative metaphor to describe it. I understand you were crucial in securing additional medical personnel for Matriarch's Mercy.
I was.
Thank you.
Yeah, much appreciated. Way to go above and beyond. Anyhow, what was the good doctor's diagnosis?
He has meds to treat sickness, but he can't cure overcrowding, yeah.
At Auntie's choice, we'd view this from a lens of how sickness undercuts productivity.
That is indeed unfortunate, but the dangers predicted for the exclusion zone may outweigh these concerns.
Oh!
Collapsed. but we built Matriarch's Mercy to optimize comfort and safety.
I'm guessing you're saying this wasn't an official structure, more of a hastily assembled, precariously built shanty.
Exactly, that's exactly what it was.
People are struggling to make do with what they have. If we had the exclusion zone, this wouldn't be a problem.
I'm aghast these structures weren't built following established order construction guidelines. By my calculations, you've explored this topic from every conceivable angle. Admirable work, Mediator. I suspect that your sympathies lie with the displaced. Unfortunate if true, but I leave the decision in your capable hands.
Yeah, exactly right. I rolled for the order. They predicted disaster and went risk the lives of the displaced.
Shit. Very well, administrant. You win. I'll honor the terms of the mediation. Let's hope your math was right.
Have faith. Or, if not faith, reason. We can still work together to improve conditions around Matriarch's Mercy. Your reward, Mediator, with my thanks. I now consider the matter decisively closed.
Nice, right, that's that done. Smash that one out.
It seems the Order was unprepared to receive refugees in the sheer numbers they have. Theories cannot stand against the cruel facts of reality. But it is the refugees that arrest my attention more than their would-be handlers. Any who leave the Protectorate fold deserve punishment. Only through loyalty can we end further suffering, not by surrendering to our foes. The Protectorate has failed no one.
He loves the Protectorate. I'll take his helmet off.
I shall not judge them, owing to our bargain. But I cannot promise my duty.
Right, okay.
What happened?
Let's do that one. Outpost opportunity. It's going to be a mission, isn't it?
What happened to this place?
The Protectorate have only been told a watered-down version. Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how?
It'd be good if you could get a car or something to ride. Do you know what I mean?
Stranger, in light of the recent attack on Auntie's Choice, you may want to make haste to Matriarch's Mercy. It's just down the road here.
We've just come from there.
The presiding bishop sent you. Then I'd advise making for it post-haste. You'll find safety there. The rest of this area, less so. I can't rightly say, and
Okay,
that's
we
rather
didn't.
concerning in its own right. It seems our temporary... Yes, this was an active war zone. I'd surmise they must have done something to
Okay,
provoke an
this.
attack, which is why your safest path now is the one that leads to make the order.
This is
well,
one of the
not
first
certain about that
NPCs
last
I
one
imagine
anymore
you would
after the attack.
see.
May all your endeavors elicit expected results.
But we didn't come that way, so we missed him. Yeah, I need lockpick skill up. Yeah, I can.
What is with your anomalous behavior?
Damn. We probably need to stealth kill that guy. What are these things?
Sorry, ain't ready yet.
Well, he's hammer, man. That's turbo.
Freelancer, please report to your assigned area and do not interrupt current operations.
I've prepared this area to the best of my ability. The other tasks are far more bothersome.
Oh my god, it's a minefield. Shit. Why is it not giving me faster? Oh, that's giving me faster on that.
Guess they're survivors after all. Now.
That blast give me a dunder? Or is some damn stranger walking into my area of operation right after we've been attacked? You got any reason I oughtn't have you shot?
Yeah, it requires Space Ranger. I'm not that perk.
Yeah? Well, what exactly makes you so sure of that? Well, I suppose I appreciate your honesty. But even if I believe you, so what? The damage is done, and it's not like I'm mounting a counterattack. Seriously? You expecting me to ring up Auntie and tell her, hello, Maven of all marketing? Just letting you know that this scrutinization officer says everything's hunky-dory. You've clearly been out in the Dorado sun for too long.
You've clearly that's fair, but okay, if you won't help me yet.
Ah, an offer for transaction. Now you're talking my language. Didn't reckon you was someone sympathetic to our ways. It just so happens we might be able to trade services. Normally I wouldn't admit this kind of weakness. It's bad practice. But I'm really in the squeeze, and you might be useful. Lately my luck's been right miserable. I got enemy sneak attacks. I got grunts murdering each other. I got unsanctioned power struggles. And it all risks reflecting badly on me. You cut down the number of issues that are vexing me, and I'll send you a word of peace and harmony up the chain. What's good for me is good for you, see? Quid pro quo. Or, if all that sounds like too much work for you, there are other ways to curry my favor. Make me believe your good intentions. Encourage me to take your side. That bomb that hit us, it was filled with uranium. So not only did it kill us the good old-fashioned way, it also caused serious poisoning. My contract medicalist over there is literally up to her elbows in it, her hourly rate is ridiculous, and our damn auto docs have gone on the fritz from the workload. You get her the compression coil she needs to make the auto docs work, and that should cut her billable hours in half, and then I'll send you a message. Now you know that's an irrevocable, so don't let either of us down.
Even standing amidst the smoldering ruins of this outpost, the bleeding bodies of his comrades, this fellow thinks only of profit.
This is amazing. Right, what are we doing here? Bribe. There's a quick and easy, albeit expensive way to earn his trust and send his message. Bribe him. We'll trade your solving one of his problems for sending Everett's message. Okay. So we can bribe him.
What in the scrupulous name of profitable deductibles do you think you're? Some kind of rocket attack, or maybe an orbital strike. Can't rightly say for. Don't suppose you're.
Yeah, we did see that bomb actually when we landed on the planet.
I'm absolutely desperate, and I'm sure I could rustle up some suitable. We need compression coils. The attack left more wounded than I have. Without them, they can't convert raw materials into the medicaments needed to help the soldiers heal. As many as you can. There's so much more work than I can handle. It's only by Auntie dropped extra compression coils in pods from orbit to help our advance, but they landed everywhere. Though I heard some are in the no man's land between the battle lines. Many thanks, but please hurry. These folk ain't got much time.
I've been laid up same as those troopers, and I don't wish that kind of suffering on anybody. Aunties are not.
Is that a separate mission?
Why are the laces melting?
Right, let's go get these coils. So we can fast travel back, can't we? This place is absolutely just being demolished. Fucking Dal, man. Oh, fucking mines.
Attention, freelancer, you are currently heading into no man's land. We strongly recommend you return.
1 of 15.
Safeguarding my strength. Guns cocked and loaded. Hey, got a distraction for you. I'm the one you need to worry about. Hey, save that for the wrongdoers.
Unleash my might upon
Scrapper's down.
They're beyond my range.
The idea is to kill them before you die. But I'm not ready.
Well, that's down. Holy crap. Well, that turret's down.
Target distance is too great. Over here! You lot couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter. Got my left on an unfriendly.
Nice, nice, nice. Quite a lot of people in here, isn't there?
Let me know when you need a distraction.
I despise that thievery.
Revive.
You have my thanks and my hammer. At your word, I shall talk.
Up there.
Take your patience. I'm not ready.
problem with this gun is the reload on it is ridiculously slow.
Ready to dispense. How are you still upright over me?
Done it. Right, he's killed.
Your execution. Crimes to punish. Can you spare the train of time?
Nice, nice, nice. Okay. As far as travel over there.
Please tell me there's a damn good reason you're back. Wonderful. And with your sincerity assured by the bits in my pocket, I feel absolutely confident in your professed innocence. Now, if
Cool,
you'll
there we go.
excuse me, I still have a whole mess of hassle.
We didn't bother solving his problems, but we bribed him, so that's fixed that. Mission is done. Return to Matrix Mercy and collect your reward. To get.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return? Every scientist yearns to his
Didn't even know I'd picked up a bounty. Oh, advanced decryption key. Do you want me to order any food, Rick?
Administrator Agarwal tells me you played a pivotal role in persuading. Anything I can do to assist you? No updates on my side of things. Anything I can do to assist you? Yes, what have you discovered? Oh, you've lessened the load on my mind considerably. Any other updates?
No. Okay, the invocation of inclusive innocence has been completed. Was that rain? So no egg. We'll take an egg off the mix. They'll take an egg off the mix. Okay, where's this going to be? Over there. I reckon if we fast travel there, maybe not actually, because we've kind of. Well, let's get some recipes while we're here. They're not too expensive. What are these?
The grand plan is the predetermined order of the entire. Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
Necessary part of the plan. Therefore, you need to be part of the Order of the Ascendant. Drop by our predictory today. Find out how you can take an active part in your future.
So this road is going to take us, we're going to go left, and there's going to be a road coming up left. Yeah, up here. Yeah, we need to go through this. It's annoying that that there doesn't have a fucking fast travel point, which is stupid because it's an area that we that you get sent to. It should have a fast travel point. How do we get up there? I think we needed to get up that arse. Is there a way up? What do you think? Yeah, there's got to be a way up somewhere, unless we had to go another way around.
Troublemaker approach.
I'm wondering if this is the way here? Yeah, they're up in that building. This is the camp, right, that we went to. Yeah, this is the camp. And there's no fast travel point for this camp. Which is really annoying. Gotta be out this way, hasn't it?
Give the order and I'll take care of it, Commander. I'm at. Hey, got a distraction for you.
Lovely. Little
Did you do your climbing stretches this morning, Commander? I hope you did.
I hope you did your climbing stretches.
Triggerfinger's still tired.
Taking punitive action.
I see an unfriendly
Those don't do much damage, do they? He's done.
Just think, you know what would make this climb better? Being shot.
We shall hoover up all his items.
I shall reduce them to a... Your judgment has found you! In due time, I'm unready. I must just regain my vigor. Ready to do.
Oh, we're getting shot from up there, are we? We dealt with him, nice. Right, he's in that building somewhere.
With a few buckets of heat, some combustible.
The Trouble is connected to a charging point for a Dragoon Automat, which currently stands immobile. Sleeping, its mechanical slumber. A number of wires hang freely disconnected from the...
I admit to a pang at the sight. I once visited this station with the first person never mind.
This is a tram station. Pretty cool view. Yes. What have we got here? What have we got here?
It's good that I was mercilessly trained to suppress my vertigo from a young age.
That's cool, man. That's worth coming up here for. Got loads of stuff. Hack 8. I don't have it. Uh, 53.
Much like everything in Golden Ridge, this building is long past its heyday.
Forget. What's that? No.
These strangers. Should rip them out, shatter them, transfer them with ourselves.
Yes. Yes! Grab an order glass crawler next.
Kill them! Stand against us!
That machine gun, man, that's turbo. How the fuck? Stay still, motherfucker. He's got turbo.
Let me know when you need it to stretch.
You gained one bam.
I am loath to admit I require medical attention.
Don't make me bury another agent.
Can't revive you, can't revive you.
There is a strange sort of humor in the onset of the First War in Arcadia's history.
Stop loaded. Help us low. Pooch is awake. She wants to play, mate. Jesus Christ, come on. Reload that cunting gun. Done him, done him. Oh, now she's settled. We had a decent walk out here, so she should be nice. These are locked. Okay, collect your reward. You've successfully removed the head of the blah 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 blah. Collect your reward from the Matriarch's mercy. Okay. Oh no, did she do that? That's annoying, mate.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to
The paradigm is the self-centered derivative.
Okay, let's sort that out. What was that perk it need? Bit transfer perk. Why are these unavailable? Fuck me, there's loads. Commando, sharpshooter. Do we have bit? We don't, do we? Yeah, let's get that perk. They weren't mad about it. As they told for as well, just apologising. Yeah, most places are right. If they let dogs in, mate, most places are fine. If you know, if you've got, you get hack up as well. You know, if that happens, dogs have accidents, right, mate? Okay, that's what we're back on there. Trial of the Traitor. Oh, what did you want to post for? Text? I can allow it, mate. I can allow the link.
Every scientician yearns to visit the archive on Earth.
Look, I'm not with Auntie anymore.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
I wish. Between the
LFG's streaming platform will open up to all streamers when it returns to November. LFG? Talk to me, remind me, mate. Oh. We'll follow the road actually because it'll probably be easier than the train. It's hard to break in, mate, as a new platform because, you know, you've got Twitch and TikTok of, I know they're slightly different platforms in terms of how people stream on them, but you know they're probably the two biggest now, right? And then you've got Kick, which is mainly IRL stuff now, really. There are gamers that on there, but they kind of focus on IRL and Gambo. And then you've got YouTube. Facebook gaming is all but dead.
Got my lamps on an upfront.
Yeah, I mean it's a complete clone. I mean, Eddie set it up because, you know, Stake is his big Gambo platform, and when they changed the rules in America, that only licensed gambling platforms were allowed to be streamed. Obviously, all of these big streamers had nowhere to be, so he created a platform that wasn't an American company. It's, you know, registered in is it BVI? You know, to allow people to stream his crypto Gambo platform. And then it became quite big for IRL, and they're quite lenient. But in terms of copy their source code, on their terms and conditions pages back in the day, mate, if you looked at the source code, it was Twitch source code. It was literally, they copied and pasted the entire terms and conditions pages and privacy policies, and they just took the HTML and didn't even change any of the embedded stuff. So there's loads of stuff linking out to Twitch. It's hilarious.
Is the missive not plain, or was it garbled in some way? Are you somehow struggling with coherence? If so, to be clear, Zerania Manufactory 7, presently and for an indeterminate time, is in lockdown. That means no external transmissions, no visitors. Wait, you have a writ? From the abbot? We don't have any means of... yes, they said they have a... yes, sir. This is Factor Metadier. Am I to understand you have orders from the abbot? Quite convenient for you. I have no way of verifying without allowing you entry. Very well. Come inside and we'll see this sorted. Building on the left.
Yes, right over here. You're not... So, the abbot deigned to send someone whilst we're contending with all manner of emergencies, did he? Oh, and I see you have a protectorate arbiter with you as well. Of course.
Your casual method of address has been noted. Consider yourself thankful that present company stays my wrath. Some.
All within the order are equal parts of the equation. It is functionally useless to imply greater influence. Sometimes I cannot fathom what goes through the abbot's mind, but your papers do seem to be legitimate. I will unlock the elevator so you can speak with Proctor Svoboda below. I'll send word you're en route, but fair warning, I cannot predict what reception you will receive. I expect your behavior will remain impeccable. As soon as I've seen to securing the facility, I'll be along straight away. We have a working hypothesis about who is responsible. The initial evidence looks rather conclusive. And we have managed to corner the apparent perpetrator down below. Which would be a good thing if they had not, somehow seized control of the manufactory operations. Our suspect, one Initiate Alva, previously supervised launch controls. Though steadfastly maintaining her innocence, she has also barricaded herself in the operations control room below. A move not likely to allay anyone's suspicions. Both of them? Well, one can hardly argue against thoroughness. I admit I'm to a reasonable degree pleased you are on hand to corroborate current suppositions. May your query yield favorable results.
Mm-hmm.
It evidently originated here. Transport pod full of Zeranium. New outpost opportunity to knock the tinges and flinders.
Right, now we go.
Initiate Alpha, stand down. Relinquish control of this facility immediately.
Oh, my dear Proctor, you can't believe a low-level drudge like me is responsible for any of this.
You'd have us all believe you seized control to demonstrate your innocence. Wait, is this being broadcast?
I have no idea how this audio doodad works. You're the one in charge here, Proctor Svoboda. Are you sure you didn't do something?
I demand your unconditional surrender at
Hello, Proctor? I'm pushing buttons over here now. Did I disconnect you somehow?
What's her name took over? I'm not clear to speak with random factors.
Detected. Annoying.
Ah, yes, of course. Next on my list of lowest probability events, strangers sent by the Abbot, gallivanting about amidst a lockdown. If we'd been able to communicate beyond our walls, might have saved you a trip. As I can successfully report, we have identified the responsible party. It's less what happened than who happened. Initiate Alpha, that is. A low-level subordinate, assigned here years ago. Her role was to launch transport pods of volatile Zeranium to collection points in space. Not at the outposts of our rivals. Those poor, short-sighted commercialists. A spy or turncoat, no doubt. A sleeper agent from one of those secret enemy programs you're always hearing about. Within a beat of us hearing of the attack, Alpha seized command of the system and locked herself in the control center. She then forcefully repelled several attempts to extricate her. 2 are dead already. Poor Jacobs lost a hand trying to pry free the outer doors. Why, she could destroy this entire place at any moment from in there. I implore you to stop her before she does so. I fear violence may be our only recourse. Whatever for. We've already established her guilt. Failed to see the use, frankly. I suppose some limited nosing about before dispatching her wouldn't hurt. Presuming she doesn't kill us all in the meantime. I'll be in my office. Let me know once she's no longer a problem.
Interesting. Okay, what am I doing? What's the time? Yeah, so I need maybe half an hour on this, and then we shall.
Conversation is not possible at this or any time.
Don't bother conversating unless you're prepared to cite your sources.
We're still in lockdown, so I take it you haven't shot the traitor yet.
Well, okay.
Failed to see the point.
Beep, 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 beautiful. Right, here we go.
This is important. Would you describe the Barachman's collision as a slab?
Sorry to cut you off, but I'm encumbered with
An opening where dead, presumably sprang from the area's shallow species telltale survive.
existential variety.
Oh, hello. Cogitate here often?
Interesting.
2 exams. Happy to chat for 0.07 seconds. Oh, time's up. Bye.
Of course she's hiding something. You think those... Alva's been here for how many years? I never noticed her. Just blended in with the scenery somehow.
Investigator?
Glad those not...
Ah, I don't have observability 5 or medical 5. Fuck's sake.
May all your endeavors add to the equation.
We should keep moving, Commander.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night.
Always account for standard.
I'll give you your coffee. Yeah.
Oh, hello. A visitor. Who is it they're sending now? And who are you, dear? You're what? Some maverick for hire? Oh, no, I can see it now. Earth Directorate, yes? Like Commander Zane and that rascal Buddy. And who is that you brought with you? A friend? Could that be a Protectorate Arbiter? And someone else? Another Earth Directorate agent, I see.
Adventure time!
Talking about me?
All this for me. Fear I hardly deserve such attention. This entire business is just a terrible misunderstanding. Oh, believe you me, I'd like to know that more than anyone. I am thoroughly unaware how anyone would think me capable of all this.
Required info, not fan, okay.
I am a simple, unremarkable factotum, an everyday order initiate, well at ease in her small role within the plan. It's all a mistake, compounded by hearsay, miscommunication, and faulty conclusions. tell you exactly what happened. Our transport pod leveled outpost opportunity. I immediately realized someone must have bypassed my terminal. I initiated a lockdown to block further tampering. Had I not, additional attacks may have continued. Now, despite a long record of dedicated service, who's being blamed for this calamity? Me, somehow. Dear me, I wish I did, but actually, there may be a way you could gain answers here.
Excellent.
The record should contain all relevant details regarding the launch. Why, yes, I could unseal access to the records repository for you and open the path leading there. I'd be right grateful if you'd have a look. I swear I'm completely innocent of this heinous act they're accusing me of. If you need to hear me say it, surely. I promise not to destroy this facility with all of us in it. Was that reassuring enough? Appreciate your help, dear. Please return when you have found something. May the plan favor us against long odds.
Right, inquire, search the records repository.
May all your
What are we doing here? We're doing on the trail of the traitor.
prove true.
To the records office we go. Saved in a while, have we? Let's do a hard save. Launch records. There isn't anything there. So launch records expunged. Please review backup physical records. Where are they? I ain't got tracked down and I haven't got ex-convict. Look closer. Record clearly shows the initiative able launched a payload at Outpost Opportunity. undisputed that she fired the command through the smell seems curious.
Patrol's back, I hear.
Our Earth Directorate friend. Hello, I've been conversing with Factor Matadier here while you were away. Understand you've met?
Yes, they witnessed me rather discomposed, I fear. Visions of Auntie's choice reprisal clouded my thoughts at the time. Troops now guard the entrance above. Our safety addressed, I have turned my attention to the cause of our situation here, and I have deemed it wise to investigate further. Do not let my position fool you. All within the Order are scienticians, and hence
Fishy, fishy, fishing.
Hypothesis based on evidence. The Proctor's accusation is no different. A recent security audit brought up several curious messages meant for an unknown party.
Sent from
a
the someone on the premises,
somewhere on
yeah.
the premises. We were unable to track down the whereabouts of this mystery terminal, but one message contained certain oblique references to placing blame. Nothing conclusive, yet enough to give me pause.
You examined the launch records, yes? Did you find anything, dear?
I did.
I suppose the data wipe was meant to cover their trail. The physical records would have been altered, dear, presumably by some difficult-to-discern chemical means. Ah, but listen to me. What do I know about this sort of thing? I know I watched too many, but still.
Okay, even though the
Even
junior
most
scientist
junior
knows the best
scientist
explanation, yeah.
knows the best explanation is one requiring the fewest assumptions. Ergo, I set the correct coordinates. Someone overrode them. Someone may be pulling her strings, perhaps. That's what investigators like you say, isn't it? Now, what you uncovered appears to imply two further avenues of inquiry. A uranium leak occurred moments after the launch. I imagine it may have been used as a diversion, allowing the culprit time to falsify the record. The overriding of the coordinates also deserves a look. Don't you think?
Cool.
I can speak to the coordinate override, I believe. All commands are routed through the hub in central processing. If one meant to accomplish what you're suggesting, they would likely look to do it there.
I expect this uranium leak stemmed from alterations to the control boards and refinement logistics. I'd look for any signs of tampering that may point to the culprit.
She seems to know a lot about it, so it still makes me think she could be guilty.
All right. There. I've unsealed both areas. With hope, what you discover will help us determine the responsible party.
I'll stay here and play for more time. If the Proctor sends anyone, I'll say I'm close to convincing you to surrender.
And may the plan guide you.
Central logistics. How do we get up there? How do we get up there, folks?
Always account for standard deviation.
Map. No, I'm going the wrong way. I'm getting confused.
May all your endeavors add to the equation.
Hello, hang on. Could be this way here. Yes.
Swoboda sure has an alphabet shit. Guess I would too.
Mate, yeah, 100% Ollie. She seems to know everything about how the saboteurs went about their business, right? Says to me she's proper suspect. Ooh, Get your force hammer out, mate. These spider dudes are annoying. Can I? Is there still a spider alive?
Over here.
We got more spiders. He didn't last very long, did he? Little baby one. Oh, big one coming, coming. There we go.
Favorable happenstance. After I became stuck in here, those organisms appeared, all hungry-eyed and slavering profusely. The door jammed. Not sure how. Worked perfectly acceptably earlier. That's a very specific topic, but sure. I would be happy to share any information at my disposal. Just get me out of here. Depends on your level of moxie and know-how, I suspect.
Well, I don't have the perks to open the door.
You could try jimmying the door open if you have. Otherwise, the safety reset is in a wall panel around the corner. Though that seems a bit boring for a dynamic sort like you.
Don't have engineering.
That much I certainly can do.
Wall panel around the corner. There we go. Freedom.
Thank you kindly. I am decidedly in your debt. Anything you need? Anything I, a lowly archivist, can provide you, a heroic individual who is handy with doors? Of course. I am now able to breathe easy and... Strange question, but yes. All commands pass through the hub here. Through that wiring underneath that open floor panel in the back of the room, actually. Well, in my professional opinion,
this guy seems to know a lot as well.
Someone rerouted some commands from, based on the sloppy state it was left in. I'd say they either barely knew what they were doing, or were in a rush, Or both. I was in my cot doing advanced equations. After the explosion occurred, the door was creaky to open. I should have known it would lodge in place when it closed, but I was distracted by the disheveled state of the room and rushed inside. Works in operations, right? Always on. Well, that's about
That's what everything he
your way
knows.
out. Try not to be liquefied and subsequently devoured.
They pickpocket this guy. Well, let's auto dock up. Patchwork array of switch boxes and cables connecting many of the facility's command systems. Nice. Rewiring is reminiscent of how Initiate Alva took control of the doors in the operations office. Yeah, should have took the mask off, mate. Yeah, definitely. Meddling kids. You foiled my plan. Okay, well, I think we've done central processing. What's the time? See you later, spiders. Right. Game thinks we're in combat.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
Refinement logistics. It's not that way. Oh, there's a guy up here, is there? Someone to speak to. Must have gone past him. This guy
Yes.
here.
I'd been hoping an empiricist. Oh, what else will this higgledy-piggledy nightmare of a day bring? I was ordered to keep watch until a specialist. Might I entreat you to act in such a capacity? Well, as a fellow student of science, you'll be especially interested in what I have to offer. We developed a pharmaceutical primer that, technically it poisons you a little, but also heals you quite effectively. Shut off the gas, it's yours. Tremendous.
Okay, so we need
Why, this day may average toward the positive yet. May deliberate endeavors beget expected results.
Alright, that's not where we want to go to, is it? Get up the stairs. This is blocked. We can't go that way. Well, this doesn't go anywhere. Thinking we could do a little... But no. Dead end. That's up here. Hang on. There we go. We got an auto dock. That does the vent. Safety restrictions clearly been set to exceed stated tolerances, including explosives. Unchecked.
Order in fighting. I could get used to this. If I did not find myself in the middle of it, that is. I wonder about that initiate Alva.
I see. Quicker way back.
Ah, you're back. I see my choice in... Serenium overflow venting has returned to a non-haywire state, and my internal levels of disquietude have lessened. With the leak abated, I am fully prepared to be peppered with queries.
Cool.
Now that you mention it, yes. I recall I was worried about one crisis, and my mind was completely occupied by this other crisis nearby. I must admit, I haven't given the attack a single thought since. I do hope everyone's okay. Not much. Keeps to herself mostly. Or that is entirely. Like all of us, she resided in the barracks 15 degrees to the northeast from here. You mean just after the
Interesting.
attack occurred? I was in a state of anxiety at the time, and, well, I'm sure you're aware higher levels of cortisol can impede the encode. This card will allow you into our humble little research lab. It's right past operations. Can't miss it. Unless you do. The pharmaceutical...
Okay, we got high access security card. Fantastic. It's time, right? We'll quickly finish this quest and then we need to jump off and get ready to go into Londinium.
May circumstances proceed toward intended results.
Okay. Yes! What's in here then?
Oh, hello, dear. Why, we were just...
Or specifically, potential implications for a multitude of troubling scenarios, based on probable result.
You know how the order is. Always calculating something.
Objective completing. Someone written the coordinates for launch.
That you found evidence that the coordinates were rerouted is definitely something. Would be an odd step for Alva here to take, except perhaps to throw blame elsewhere.
I admit I had the knowledge to cause the leak, but not the authorization. And yes, why would I reroute coordinate commands away from here? I'm sufficiently certain our proctor is conspiring with an outside party. So I'm coming out now. She's going to tell me who she's working with. Then I'm going to kill her.
Wait a minute. You're going to what? Our investigation, it's unfinished. And you're an initiate. What are you talking about?
Oh, I see you two thought you were proving my innocence. No, you were helping identify my target. I'd advise you dears to help or stay out of my way. Proctor Svoboda needs to pay for her actions.
Really?
Yes, I concur. That may be the only part of this that seems certain. You are far more capable than some back manufacturing button pusher. Who are you?
Who are you really?
I am a dedicated agent of the Order, but no, dear.
It's Miriam.
My name is not Miriam Alva. I am Marisol Delgado, formerly of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
That group was just a story to scare novice scienticians. Next, you're going to be telling me you're... Wait. It is you.
The one called the Endpoint.
The one they called the Endpoint.
I arrived decades ago to lie low after a difficult assignment. More than that, I have nothing to speak on at present.
The rumors about your department. They said anyone who might delay the equation being solved disappeared. If there are any hints of truth to that, I find it severely at odds with Order tenets for balancing efficiency with humanity.
This is hardly the time for a history lesson or debate, I'm afraid.
That you
Time to make a decision.
And are standing right and have been here for years. It's all much to digest. I suspect your methods are not my own, nor the Order's, as I know it. And I fear your intentions for Proctor Svoboda.
It's sweet that you think you can stop me, but I'll elucidate this for you. At this point, you'll either need to trust me or back that worm Svoboda. That ridiculous little functionary upended my existence. For 20 years, I was Alva. It wasn't a good life I had here, but it was quiet. It was mine. It wasn't hers.
She's a bit bitter.
This would mean standing against a member of the Order. A mid-ranking one, at that. I cannot be party to this, but neither shall I stand in your way.
A wise calculation, my friend. Good thing you showed up when you did. You saved me from having to kill everyone here. Svoboda has much to answer for. Let's go see that she does.
What's this? What are you doing here? Come to surrender, I take it?
After decades keeping this identity, your inexpert blundering has rendered it obsolete. I am Marisol Delgado, former head intercessor of the Order. This would be an ideal time to confess everything.
Before you die!
You can't possibly be party to all this. Not with her vast misdeeds so readily apparent.
Our investigator has definitively determined my innocence following a thorough investigation. Enough, traitor. You made your play. You lost. No more deception. No more lies.
Oh, she's gonna be killed.
No, wait,
Bosh!
Thus concludes a thoroughly distasteful business. What a nice and thoughtful thing to say, dear. Best search her office. Someone clearly was pulling her strings.
Search away, Commander. I shall keep an eye on the weapon hand of our new compatriot.
Unlock toxic repository access. It is granted to the toxic repository. Unexpected file corruption. There you go. From Proctor Svoboda. From Abbott Newell. Okay. As you know, when it comes to supervising matters. With that said, allow me to put the following question to you. If one had a close colleague, a friend even, whose diligence appears to have slid and whose calculations have become increasingly error-ridden, what actions would you advise? Surely one should not consider submitting them for a promotion. Speaking hypothetically, of course.
The terminal unsealed the effluvium repository. That's traditionally off limits. Ideal spot to hide something. We should take a look.
Right, let's do a save here, or quit. Let's overwrite that one. Nice. Beautiful, folks. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you on the flip side.